Namaste, hello, this is Anita and welcome back to my channel. Time long upon ago made this video in a different style, but I never really did it proper. So I'm repeating my video, and the reason I'm doing it because I started using these products even more than I did before, and I think everybody should know the tips and tricks revolving this. I'm going to show you how to make a liquid liner out of eyeshadow, so you can have all the colors you want. If you ever had an eyeshadow and you just wanted to have it in a liquid eyeliner form, you can actually have it. Now I'm going to show you 3 different ways to achieve this. I'm also going to show you how to revive an old mascara. I'm also going to show you how to bring back to life an old eyeliner which has dried up, such as this. For this video I will be talking about this product. This is England, well, get sharp on me, England d.i.y. I don't know if you can see, it says England on the bottle and d.i.y down here. It's not getting sharp on me, but it is a little glass vial. This costs approximately $11 on eBay. That's that. You can also get a different brand which has something like it, which you can use the same way. It is the product e.l.f. with, wait, why does things not get sharp? This is e.l.f. with makeup, lock and seal. The last thing you can use for making a liquid eyeliner is your tap water. And I'm going to show you these examples. Also, I'm going to show you the liquid liner and the mascara. Now, I'm only wearing a little bit of eyebrows today, and I have my hair as it is. It is wild, wild hair. It is a little bit crazy hair because it's Sunday morning, and I didn't want to start with a lot of makeup, and I didn't want to start with my hair. I actually like it in this length. It's finally gotten so long that I can deal with this. I think it's kind of cute. Yeah, let's get into the video. So England d.i.y of the 2 products, e.l.f. and England, England is the best, but it's also the most expensive. This is quite okay as well, but I would prefer using the England d.i.y. Now I want to start with making the liner. I'm going to be making 2 different liners, one color on each eye, because I'm going to be using blush on one eye, which comes in powdery form in this loose powder pigment. This is from Clean Color from Shop Miss Ale, which cost me $1. It's a heck of a lot of product for $1. So we're going to be making one eyeliner out of this shade, and then we're going to be making one different eyeliner on the other eye in this shade, which is this really beautiful shimmery blue one, which is a pressed eyeshadow, and we're going to scrape some off. And I'm going to I drew my eyebrows with this shade without putting England d.i.y on, and you can see they're like patchy and they're like very light. We're going to put some England d.i.y in this one and draw one eye and put some on and put some e.l.f. on it and dry the other one so you can see the 2 difference. And then we're going to at the end put some England d.i.y into this mascara and see if we can make it work, because as of now it puts a little on, but it's not enough. It's almost nothing. So let's get started. We're gonna start with the Clean Color loose powder blush, and I'm just opening, and then it has like this plastic on top. It's all new, this one. I never used it apparently. I have so much makeup I didn't use, but I'm a collector. So I'm going to take this lid and I'm going to put a little of the pigment here, and I'm going to be using this for all the shades. I'm just going to tap a little bit out. You don't need a lot of powder. So I have taken like this amount out on my palette. Also, I will make my eyebrows with an angled liner, which I already used for making these. I will make one liner with, this is just a regular paintbrush, which I like to make an eyeliner with. And for the other eyeliner I will be using, where it is, I have it in my hand, I will be using this one. And normally I only use angled brushes, so if I don't do perfect, bear over with me. For this blush color pigment, I'm gonna be using the England d.i.y. Maybe we're gonna make a 3rd color because we want to test out both the England d.i.y and the e.l.f. makeup lock and seal, but we also want to test both pressed and loose eyeshadow. So we're going to take 1 drop, we take this England d.i.y, and we're going to take 1 drop or 2 drops and put into the pigment. Yes, close the England d.i.y so you don't tip it over. It would be so sad to lose it like that. And then I'm gonna like swirl this around to make consistency. You don't want it to be running. You want it to be a thick paste which you can work with. So there we go. So I'm taking this one for this eye, and I'm going to be using this now. Now this is the first time I use this brush, so it might not be perfect. Let's do the best we can. There you go, and I'm dipping again. And I'm going up here. There we go. We have the first eyeliner. And as you can see, it's very, very pigmented. It goes a little bit darker than the pigment. The pigment itself is like this shade, And when you make it wet, it goes darker, and it will dry dark. Now we're going to try the pressed shadow, which is in this beautiful shimmery teal. And I'm just taking a little nail thingy here, and I'm scraping off a little bit. You don't have to see that. You're scraping off just the top. You don't need a lot, so you just scrape off a little of the top. I just took this amount, and now I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. Makeup Lock and Seal. I'm putting just 1-2 drops in. 1 drop is probably enough, but I used 2. And I'm taking the other brush here, which is just a paintbrush, and I'm mixing this in together to make a nice consistent, again, which is not running. Then you can test it out on your hand to see when you have the right consistency. The consistency is a little harder to get like smooth than if you use a loose powder, but you can do it. It's just taking a little more time to blend it. Anyway, let's get started on the other eye. I do like this consistency, and I like the color, so I'm starting on this eye with a different brush. Now this is a little lighter shade, blue shade, and I expected I should have taken a darker one, but it just goes so you can use all colors. It's actually very easy to put eyeliner on with these brushes. Let's continue. Now it's time for me to show you that you can also mix this color up with water, and for that I'm taking a green pigment like this. So this eye was e.l.f. Lock and Seal It. This eye was g.r.w.m, and now I'm taking a little bit of this green there, like there, and I'm taking this little dropper, this little plastic dropper, and I'm taking some water into it, and I'm putting a drop or 2 inside, 2 drops inside the green pigment. I'm just using this brush again, and I'm mixing it together with the pigment. Now it's a little water resistant, this, but you just have to keep mixing it and you will get a right color. You have to make it so it's not liquidy, but it's like a paste. I'm testing it out on my cheek. And you can paint whatever you want. I'm just making a line on my cheek here so you can see the color intensity and the great pigment. This is possible to use water, g.r.w.m, or the e.l.f. Lock and Seal It for making liquid eyeliners out of every eyeshadow you have in your collection or that you want to paint on your face. If you don't have that shade, don't go waste a lot of money on buying one expensive color eyeliner if you're just going to use it once or twice, or if you have the shade in an eyeshadow, because you can just fabricate it. I can highly recommend you go and get some g.r.w.m or some e.l.f. Lock and Seal, but water is also good for the eyeshadow. Now for the next 2 projects, I'm going to be making, as I said, this dried out gel liner into working again, and this mascara from dry into wet again. I hope this mascara works. I hope it's not because it's totally empty. I hope it's just dry, but we shall see. I'm going to take the mascara first. I'm going to take the g.r.w.m. I'm going to pop in a few drops. I put 3 in. That's okay. And I'm going to put this wand in. Close the g.r.w.m. Very important, close the g.r.w.m. And then I'm going to shake this up and like swirl it around. Now this is a very old mascara, so I'm going to shake it up a little bit, and then we shall see. And now I'm going to test it out. I did try it before and no mascara came out, and as you can see now, let me put it proper on. It's functioning again, and I have a very nice black mascara, like so. You can see the difference from this eye to this eye, but I'm going to pop it on both my eyes. If your favorite mascara goes dry, you can use Duraline to give it life again. For the gel eyeliner, you can also use Duraline, but in this case, I'm going to be testing out the e.l.f. Makeup Seal and Lock and Seal. And I'm just going to take the little container and I'm just going to pop one drop, just one drop, into the dried out gel liner. And then we're going to take one angled brush. This is my AOA Studio 116, which I already used on the dry one. And I'm going to like swirl the drop around on top of the liner. And let's try to pop it on top of my eyebrows and see how intense the color will be now. It's not going to be a huge difference, but the difference is obviously there. You can see this is much more solid and pretty in the color, and the liner is just working a heck of a lot better. To this, using it wet with makeup is Lock and Seal from e.l.f. It's really a huge difference. And this eyebrow will stay on my face because this is Lock and Seal it, so it won't budge unless I really rub my face really hard, which I won't do. So thank you for watching this video. I enjoyed making it. I love these products. I can highly, as I said before, recommend the Duraline, but as well I also want to recommend the e.l.f. Makeup Lock and Seal because they're both really awesome. But if you just don't have these items and you want a colored liquid eyeliner, you can just use plain old tap water or bottled water. It's more safe, they say, but we have very clean water in Denmark, so I don't see it as a problem. You just need to take a dropper, and then take a dropper too, mix it up with your loose pigment or your pressed pigment, then take a brush, and then you have a colored eyeliner in whichever shade you want. Thank you for watching this video. Have an awesome day. I love you guys, and I will see you soon. Namaste. Bye.